Greetings, citizens. We all acknowledge that TEST Squadron is indeed the best squadron. All other organizations are inferior. Sad. Now stand and applaud the glorious leader.
Welcome to State of the Squadron number 22. I am Montoya. This is a show where we talk about things happening in and around Star Citizen and TEST Squadron, the premier organization in Star Citizen, the best squadron. You know it. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be a good show. What's happening in the show? Well, let's see. There's going to be a new Banu ship being released this month. And as always, there's going to be some guy on the RSI forum that is going to say the following. CIG should stop making new ships and focus on the game. When that guy posts, we'll go in and call him an idiot. Also, I'm seeing a lot of people complaining the natives are getting restless. This happens all the time. CIG has not put out new content in a little bit and everyone's getting upset it's taking too long. CIG, what's happening? Why is the game delayed so long? We're going to address that too. Also, Mass Effect coming out, very exciting. And there was a 10 for the chairman with Tony Zervek. A lot of questions answered. Let's dive right in. Hello there, I see you still around. All right. Before we kick off, I'd like to first pay the bills. Thank you very much to all my backers, those who donate to testsquadron.com, and also my Patreon backers. Your support allows me to make fine quality content like this. I couldn't have done it without you. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you can support me too. Go to Patreon, check it out. I really appreciate it. Now, welcome to all our new members. Oh, let's do this quickly. I almost forgot, we cracked over the 12,000 member mark. Thank you very much for joining TEST Squadron. 12,080 members. We have over 6,071 main members, making us the largest organization in the game and the most powerful. And we have 6,010 filthy affiliates who we pretend to love. Yeah, we like you guys too. Thank you for joining TEST. I really do appreciate it. Let's talk about something pretty serious. And I call this, it's a circular concept. This is what happens. And I'm seeing a lot of it on the forums right now. Let me just see if I can pull up a thread about it. I mean, here's one posted by Stagehand. Listen, I understand frustration. You know, a lot of people have this. I've been a citizen for 3 years right now. The game sucks for gameplay. Yes, you know, alpha. Oh God, there was a guy the other week. He posted on the forums. Don't tell me this game is an alpha, but, and it listed a whole bunch of broken things. And the responses were, but we're in alpha. Yeah, listen, yeah, I understand the frustrations, but you gotta understand, CIG is starting from scratch. This is gonna tie in to a story about Mass Effect a bit later. And it's extremely frustrating, I know, but you guys, we're almost there. Here's another one. Give me a status update. This guy's asking if the game is vaporware or 10 years behind. Oh, all right, veteran and original backers, you guys have been here for a long time, all right? You've seen us. You'll recognize us right away. What we have going is this, all right? CIG releases. Now, first of all, if you think I'm going to draw a penis, I will not be drawing any penises in this video. If you came to this channel to see me draw a penis, you will be leaving disappointed. I have never done so. I do not plan on ever doing so. And if you heard I did that, you were wrong. Now, with that said, and this is very serious, all right? CIG releases a new concept or patch. This always happens. Everyone's thrilled. Everyone's excited. Yay, go CIG. You know, they get praised for the beautiful artwork, the high fidelity, how amazing it is. But what happens is a couple of months go by. Maybe it's 3 weeks, maybe it's 4 weeks, maybe it's 2 months. And the natives get restless, me included, all right? And what happens is everyone starts bitching and complaining. There's nothing new coming out. Where is the $145 million we gave you? Where is it? One thing about that $145 million in funding, it's not like there's $145 million sitting in the bank right now. That has been used as we've produced things. Well, I guess we, because I consider myself a backer and involved in the project. But when they got $3 million from the Kickstarter, that $3 million didn't just sit in the bank. They used that to grow and expand. There are 4 studios right now, 300 employees. that money is always being used, so it's not sitting there, and there's a lot to show. I'll explain a bit more. But what happens next is everyone bitches, complains, and then something new is released and everyone's happy again. For God's sakes, people, just give them some room. You know, this circle of complaints is what I call it. I see a little bit of COC in test, but man, these other organizations, Explore, the Corporation, Pitchfork, Imperium, ADI, they just love COC. They always about COC. They always love big COC. And you know what? This has to stop. Now, let's talk about something I'm very, very excited about. This is Mass Effect Andromeda, the E3 2015 announcement trailer. Let me just mute that so you can hear me properly. I love Mass Effect. I love the game. Mass Effect 3, yeah, the ending was kind of shitty, wasn't it? But great, great game. I'm very much looking forward to playing this, and if you have it too, let's do some multiplayer. I'll be into that. But 2012 is when Mass Effect 3 came out. It is now 2017. The trailer was in 2015. It has taken them exactly 5 years to make this game. Keep in mind, BioWare has been an established company. They have the artists, they have the officers, they have the game engine, they have everything you need to make the game was already in place. And it still took them 5 years to get to this point. So, if you're frustrated that Star Citizen is taking 5 years or more, listen, we're starting from scratch. We're starting from nothing. Chris Roberts came in with an idea in his head, and it's working. And so give them some time. Nobody is more frustrated than me. To run a gaming organization for a game that doesn't exist is tough. It is hard. And let me tell you, I am very, very frustrated, but you gotta understand where we're coming from. Right now, CIG is digging the foundations to build this beautiful skyscraper of a game, and you gotta dig real deep and make sure the foundation is strong. This is what they're doing, and when 3.0 comes out later this year, it'll move much faster from that point, because the foundation's coming in, and once that's in, the levels start building faster and faster and faster. So guys, we're almost there. Hang in there. The next point I gotta make, and by the way, this is testgaming.tv. Check it out if you've not. We have the most amazing stream team at Test Gaming. Those guys are doing a beautiful job at representing Star Citizen to the Twitch community and Test itself. Check them out, support them. Testgaming.tv is the site. Have a look. Now, always, when CIG comes out with a new concept chip and sell it, there's one guy on CIG, they'll go, CIG should stop selling ships and focus on making the game, yeah. Here's the thing. CIG has artists that design the ships, and they have the game devs who make the game. They are separate things. They can make new ships without taking away the focus on making the game. The two things happen together all the time in parallel. So they are not taking away time from making the game to making ships. Understand that. They can make ships and make the game at the same time. On the topic of selling ships, there's also the guy that always goes, this is just a cash grab, CIG needs money. Yes. This is a cash grab, CIG needs money because they need money. Yes, CIG needs money. They have 4 studios, 300 employees. They need to feed them and pay them salaries. This is how they make the money. People vote with their wallets. Let me pull up a chart of the Hurricane sales, all right? Look at this. $2 million sold when the Hurricane was released. There are people voting with their wallets. I know a lot of people are like, no, we don't want more ships, enough ships. Listen, CIG stumbled onto something. When they had a Kickstarter, they said, we'll sell you this ship in the game. You give us money, we'll give you this ship and the game package, and people like it. And people, as we can see, continue to like it. And if you're a company and you found this system which brings in money all the time, do it. I see no problem with them making a new concept ship every month until this game comes out. As long as it brings in money and funds them, hey, I'm all for it. And I can't think of anything cooler than flying around the galaxy and seeing these ships which you didn't even know existed before. It'd be pretty boring if there were just 5 or 6 of the same ships all the time. I don't mind 50, 100 different ships. It adds flavor. It adds variety. You should be okay with it. I'm okay with it. CIG, do it. I gotta give a big shout out to everyone who went to PAX East and represented TEST. Here's a picture from the one bar scene. I can spot a couple of people in there. There's Paul. I see Stars hiding in the corner over there. There's Shiner looking very pretty. Hey guys, thank you for representing TEST and pulling it off. That was beautiful. By the way, guys, there's always testies at these get-together. Get yourself a t-shirt, get yourself a hat or a jacket. The links will be below there. And represent. It's a great bunch of people. A great way to meet people in the organization and the game itself. Also, I gotta give a big shout out to Darian. Look at him brushing his lovely locks, and Maya, and they were featuring Texas Skulls in the latest podcast. Texas Skulls, by the way, gave away a 1080 Ti in his stream, and it was Nax from TEST who won it. Rigged. Totally rigged, but congratulations, Nax. And Texas Skulls, thank you very much for doing that. We really appreciate you supporting our TEST members in this way. Guys, if you've not done so, Fortnightly Frontier is the YouTube channel. Dodge and Maya do a beautiful job every fortnight, I believe. That's the name, Fortnightly Frontier, right? Check it out. Go subscribe. It is really good. All right, there was a really, really big tent for the chairman featuring Tony Zervek in it, and they answered a lot of important questions. It is almost an hour long, but thankfully, YouTube user Terrell Cole did a good job at summarizing exactly what you should be seeing. Go check it out if you want to see about the storehouses, loading cargo onto ships, whether the big ships or small ships, salvaging, shipping, persistence, cargo loading, switching professions freely, which you can, prospector mining, there's some images in there also, and a lot more. Thank you, Terrell Cole, for posting the summary in there. A lot of questions answered. I know a lot of you older guys have already seen most of the stuff, but lots of new members have joined over the past couple of months who may have not seen this. Really, really informative. Go take a look. I just gotta find... Griffin Gaming sent me something. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all right. Griffin Gaming. Thank you very much for these beautiful, beautiful coasters. Can you see that? Look at these glossy coasters. I always keep my coffee by my desk, and now I keep my coffee on one of these beautiful TEST coasters. Griffin Gaming, thank you very much. I was going to do an unboxing, but I didn't have the patience. I opened up the box already. But this was inside the box. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Those are beautiful. And with that, let's wrap it up. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. I want to know, how are you keeping yourself busy while we wait for Star Citizen? Will you be playing Mass Effect? I know I will. In the last Mass Effect, I played Vanguard, but then I regretted not doing full biotic. I understand you could switch between them this time. What class are you playing? Also, are you okay with CIG selling as many ships as possible before this game comes out? Post below, let me know. New members, welcome. Great having you here. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Also, check out these cool videos on the side. I'll see you next time.